All right, everyone. Well, thank you very much for coming. I'm sorry that we're starting this a little bit late, so our online people are waiting for us. So, thank you, everyone, for coming. If you are still waiting on coffee, that's totally fine. Keep Juan a little bit busy because we'll switch him to the second part of the meeting. The first part will be talking about our other entrepreneur. So, if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Jorge Sanchez. I work here at the McAllen Chamber, and I help startups make their ideas come true, right? So today, let me explain what 1 million cups is. 1 million cups, it's this wild idea of us helping the entrepreneurs connect with their community. So how do we make this possible? We host 2 entrepreneurs every meeting, and we have them speak for 6 minutes. After their 6 minutes, we engage in a 20-minute Q&A with our community. The whole idea behind this is not to brag about our business, but to show that we are vulnerable as a business and that we need help. So the challenge here is that if you're an entrepreneur, is how we can help you, how we as a community can help your business move forward. You know what? You need a meeting with someone. You need to meet, I don't know, a lawyer. We were talking about a little bit earlier. You need a lawyer. Yeah, here we can connect you with the right people. Also, we have a group that we call the Founders Group, and this group is specialists in their area. So we have a specialist attorney, a social media person, a banker. Every industry is here represented, so they can give you a little bit of advice on what to do or what not to do. So I just want to take a couple of seconds to recognize them. Some of them are here, some of them have not been able to make it today. But Drew Lenz, Stephen Wingert, Stephanie Hawks, Lisbeth Hardison, Ryan Godinez, Elizabeth Davis, who's here, Jacqueline Mitchell, who's here, Fabiola Urgel, Ramiro Garza, Art Ortega, Silver Trevino is here, David Gerald, and Joe Habush, who is here as well. So, thank you very much, everyone, for coming once again. Let's get this started since we are a little bit late in time. So, our first entrepreneur is going to be Balloons and More. Carla Sanchez has been doing this for a while, almost 5 years, and she actually does this amazing balloon decorations and personal bouquets. So please join me in welcoming Carla Sanchez. Bells. Bells, 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 bells.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome, and thank you for inviting me and having me here this morning. How is your day today? Let's hear some little bells right there. Yay! Well, as you know, the party doesn't start until the balloons arrive, right? Okay, my name is Carla Sanchez, and I'm representing Balloons and More. We're located here in McAllen, at 623 Pecan, right around the corner between 6th and 7th Streets. We've been there at that location 3 years as of now, and we're growing. My point is to expand my business and to let the people know that we exist. We specialize in balloon decorations, balloon bouquets, deliveries, personalized gifts, and so much stuff for the parties. Mm-hmm. Okay, so who we are, we opened to the public almost 5 years ago with a budget of $4,000. I just had the idea when my oldest daughter turned 2, and I decided to plan the decorations for the party, and then I decided why not open a business when I retire. I want to do something else rather than teaching, because I am a preschooler teacher. So I decided to open my little shop inside a bazaar here in McAllen with just this little much of a space. But then I realized that I needed to move on because we were just selling $30 a week. And I said, no, I need to move locations. I need to grow this business. I need to let the people know that we exist. So our goal first was to sell balloons at retail price. I was not going into the decoration business, but then I wasn't making it, so I needed to move on, doing another thing, try to engage and make profit of the business. So we decided to do balloon decorations, personalization, and doing bouquets. So that's what we do. We just don't sell balloons. You just go to another party store and just grab them, and we don't do that. We sell emotions. We facilitate the job to our clients by putting together astonishing arrangements, personalized bouquets for you. We sell emotions for every special occasion: birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, proposals. We have been part of many celebrations of our clients, and that is our specialty. We want to touch every single one of our customers. And we also do personalized balloons, balloon decor, balloon bouquets, stuffed boxes, and you will see what is that in a minute. Where do we want to go? Our goal is to become a balloon distributor. Offer different brands of balloons that the local party stores do not have. Also be a helpful resource to local businesses. Like, for example, instead of them buying online and giving that economy or that economic growth to another states, why not leave it here? So instead of ordering online, come to us and make that money stay in our local economy, local businesses. We want to expand our services by providing screen printing on balloons. Right now, we use decal on balloons, but it's very expensive to have that kind of services if we want to make it wholesale. So that is our plan, to expand our services by providing the local banks, the local dealerships, some kind of marketing for their businesses also. Where are we struggling? Well, since not many people know about us, we're struggling because we're not making enough sales to cover expenses and make more profit from it. We also are lacking good and productive marketing strategies and skills. We're just based on social media, and that's it. So I need to expand that in order for our business to grow. And also, in order to grow in sales, we need to grow in personnel. Thank you so much. And so we can be more productive and be more efficient to fulfill the customer's needs. Okay, what do statistics say? Over 1 million people in the United States start a business every year. And I found out that by the end of the first year, at least 40% will be out of business. 40% of those businesses will be out only the first year. So within 5 years, more than 80% will have failed. And yeah, we have made it, right? Because we also have, more or less, this is our 6th year. But then, this is what worries me the most. More than 80% of those small businesses that survived the first 5 years failed in the second 5. So that's what's worrying me, and that's why I'm here, because I don't want to be in that 80% the years to come. So my main concern is what can the community do? to help us grow and not fail is to help us reach more customers by promoting my page through our Facebook page or Instagram. Advice on programs available for small businesses growth, so they can teach me how probably marketing strategies or if it's any grants or loans. Because right now, if I want to become a distributor, I would need more or less $250,000 for the company to trust me and be able to cover that amount throughout a good area. Because they don't want to give me the opportunity. Okay, you can become a distributor, and then are you going to be able to sell my balloons out there? And the answer is yes. If I cover all this region, most of the people go to Mexico because it's inexpensive over there, and they can make more profit if they buy the material from Mexico. But I don't want that. I want the money to stay here. So I need to offer the balloons at a cheaper price for those flower shops, balloon decorators that are out there in all the Rio Grande Valley. And also, how can you help me do more parties? Yeah, use more balloons. I want to show you what is a stuff box and the kind of business that we do with our clients. We, like I told you, we just don't do selling balloons, but we do deal with their emotions. And I don't know. I'll probably try this. Okay, well, but you can look in my Facebook page. I have a lot of videos there from my stuff boxes. You open the box, the lid, and when you open it, confetti pops out. And if the box is bigger enough, balloons also comes out of the boxes. For some reason, technology is not on my side right now, but I invite you to look on my page, Balloons and More, on Facebook and on Instagram, and you will see some videos there. And thank you very much. We are here to serve you, and we're very glad to work with all of you. Whatever you do, work it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters. And all that we do it with love and with passion for you. Thank you. Any questions, concerns, comments? We do arrangements, we do bouquets, we do personalization on balloons and on boxes. You bring us the gift, and we personalize the little box with any message that you want, and also in the balloons. Oh yeah, that's Frida Kahlo. Do you know a Mexican artist? No? Yeah, it's a painter, a Mexican painter from the 1950s. Yes, we work, as a matter of fact, for different school districts. We help them for proms, for little dances, and banquets. We're working for Valley View, PSJA, Edinburgh ISD, some of them. Yes. Only me. I am the boss, I am the manager, the accountant, the labor technician, the delivery guy. Yes, ma'am, it's only me. And sometimes when I have a lot of work, I just bring in my girls, and they help me. I have a 12-year-old daughter, and she helps me a lot with the balloon decorations, yes. So that's why I need to grow in personnel too. Not yet, not yet. It's just the Facebook, because I need a lot of advice. I'm not a very techie person. Technology. and yes, I need one, because not many customers have social medias, and they run through web pages. But I encourage them to just go to Google and search our name or balloons near me, and our page comes out. And you can see also pictures in Google. Mhm. My flower shops and my balloon decorators. Hmm. And also I can have a better price and lower my retail price at the public, because I'm gonna buy the balloon at a cheaper price. So that will give me a lot of range to compete with Party City and our local party stores. Good. Yes. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Like if they sell me the balloons? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Probably the one will be JJ's Party, because Party City has like already a brand that they manufacture for them. But probably JJ's Party will be a good investment there, a good customer. Yeah, definitely. Not yet, because I don't have the 250,000 that I need right now. But if once I'm in that route, yeah, I'm gonna go all routes, and marketing also, so the whole valley can know that we have a local distributor for balloons. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Oh yeah. Uh, yes, yes, but we don't specialize in that, because that is something that you as a family just can go buy the little balloon, and so you can have fun doing it in your family. What we do, we educate our customers when they come to our shop, and that's one thing that Party City doesn't. So we tell them that the balloons are like tires. When it's very cold outside, the balloons probably will just shrink a little bit, but when they go into a room temperature area, the balloons will inflate again. Because sometimes they just go step outside my door and say, hey, look what happened to the balloons. So no, we educate our clients. And when it's very hot, the balloons can inflate, they can expand and explode. So we tell them, advise them, you know what, don't leave them in the car, just go directly to the venue, or just leave it inside your house while the party isn't starting yet, so the balloons can be in a nice and cool area. And also when it's outside, they oxidize with the humidity and the sun. So we educate them how to treat the balloons. Uh-huh. That is a very good idea, because if I want to become a distributor, I want my customers know how to work with balloons. And yes, that is a very good idea. So we can do something like that, because also when you're working with helium, the balloons only last from 8 to 10 hours, and they will get down. And many people doesn't know that. They want for the balloons to stay like 2, 3 days, and no, they don't work like that. But we treat them. We treat them with a special liquid that they can last up to 24 hours. But we don't guarantee, because of the climate that we have here. But yeah, that is a very good idea, is to train the people and also our customers if they're buying wholesale, because a lot of the people that have flower shops, they don't even know how to work with balloons. and they need to be educated so they can have feedback for their customers too. Yes, definitely. Mhm. No, no, not yet. I have a banker that helps me with my business, but since the numbers are not there, I'm afraid it's me. I think I believe it's me. I'm afraid that they're gonna say no because okay, how are you gonna respond or be? I don't know the word. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. So work towards that goal. Mm-hmm. Gabriel. We need to talk right after the presentation. Actually, Wells Fargo is my bank. Okay, so we need to talk. Yes, definitely. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh no, the small business SBA. Uh huh. Yes. Okay. It's on Friday. Yes. And Expressway. Yes. Okay. SBA. Okay. Good. Good to know. Yes, but they can contact me. Left pun. I've been there once. Uh huh. For reals? Oh wow. Lift fund, right? Okay. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Oh, thank God for this opportunity. Yes, bless all the people behind the scenes. Yes, yes, definitely. Hmm. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Any more questions? Comments? No? Thank you so much for your attention.
So thank you very much, Carla. Here's a little token of appreciation. Thank you for participating with us. So now, oh, a picture. Awesome. So now, since I have to multitask a little bit, this is the part where well, we have a little interaction. We ask a couple of questions. Has everyone had their coffee yet? Yes? Anyone missing coffee? No? Okay, so you should stop, cut it. Just give me a second here. So yeah, now that Juan is not that busy, we can get with him now. But before that, just give me a second. So if you need to restock on coffee, do we have extra coffee, Michelle? No? That's it? Okay. So you can bug Juan. But meanwhile, we will have our trivia question. Okay, so if you have one before, please give a chance to the other guys. If you want to do a collection of tumblers, please abstain. I can sell them to you. So this is the part where I ask a couple of questions before entering our other presentation. So, Cinco de Mayo just happened, right? Rhoda. Rhoda, come on, Rhoda. It was not that good. Okay, so Cinco de Mayo just happened, and a lot of people, especially like people from the U.S., think that it's the Mexican Independence Day, but it's not. It's what? La Batalla de Puebla. Okay, very good. So the story goes a little bit like that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for ruining my question, guys. No, so the story is a little bit like that. The Mexican president borrowed some money because they just independized from Spain for 50 years or so. They borrowed money from a couple of European countries, Great Britain, Spain, and France. So when they came to collect their money, the president was like, I can't pay you right now. So Britain and Spain went back, but France was led by Napoleon III and decided to invade Mexico. So they took over Veracruz and went over to fight they went to the capital, and they stopped in Puebla because there was a general, Francisco Zaragoza, Ignacio Zaragoza, there you go, and they stopped the army there. So apparently for every 100 Mexican killed, 500 French were killed. So yeah. Anyways, I know, I hate its story as well, but who was the president in term in Mexico that made all these decisions? No. Come on. It's a fifth grade. Huh? No. Porfirio Diaz? No. Benito Juarez. Very. Oh, yeah. Wells Fargo. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. All right. So actually, I know that it was a hard question, and I'm probably asking it in the wrong part of the continent. But I had a second question. Rhoda. Come on, Rhoda. Okay. So just FYI, I cannot ask this question because I already gave out my Tumblr. Steve's gonna hate me, but okay. So just FYI, the UK declared May as the National Smile Month. So you should smile if, yeah, okay, whatever. Let's get to our other presentation. So this time we have Juan Burgot, Burget. Okay, there you go. Actually, that's a French name. I hate you. I'm joking. That's a French last name. So, Juan, if you tasted his coffee, it's delicious. This is coffee from Ecuador, right? So he's trying to redefine the coffee industry by making coffee more self-sustainable and organic and handmade, as you saw. So please join me in welcoming Juan.
Well, thank you very much, Jorge, and thank you very much to everybody. This is really exciting for me. My name is Juan Burget. I am the founder slash owner of Mandala Coffee Roasting Company. So let me tell you guys a little bit about my business. We are a startup. We are a coffee roasting company catering. So what we do is we cater organic fair trade coffee, and we really focus on what is handcrafted. Whenever we said about handcrafted, we really wanted to do it that way because we think that whenever we manage every single process of the brewing coffee, we can check the quality, and that's something that machines doesn't do. I used to manage a coffee shop back in St. Louis, Missouri, where I used to live 5 months ago, actually, and the machine basically makes everything for you. And sometimes people tell you, can you make me less hot, or can you make me a little bit colder, or can you make me super hot? And it's pretty difficult for them because they don't really manage the machine. We do, and that's how we control the quality of every single cup of coffee. And that's the added value of our business. Whenever we thought about handcrafted, we came up with another really great idea that was sustainability. We believe that now is the moment to be sustainable. I don't know if you guys have seen the news, but it's a pretty alarming moment. In 25 years, if we don't start doing something, more than 1 million animals and plants are going to go extinct, and that's going to affect us. I believe that if each business in each industry that we are in does a little bit something, we can make a huge change. Let me give you an example. Today we have this meeting, and as you may notice, we're drinking coffee from ceramic mugs, from glassware. We have metal straws. We don't have the plastic straws. How many meetings do you think are happening today, just today, in like corporate environments or like local companies as well? Probably a lot. And if they will be using glass or ceramic mugs, it can have a little impact on our future. So this is why we decided to do sustainable. And even though this is an add-on for my business, I know it's going to be a liability. Right now, we are not brick and mortgage, but if we are, I'm going to make sure that we don't sell plastic at all. And I know that's going to be difficult for us, but we have to make it work. In order to make this work, we need something. And this something is called education. And I believe that in order for people to take actions, people need to be educated, right? Another example. Let's say, why you guys don't drink beer or a Coke as a breakfast? Because it will probably be bad for your health, right? Probably be, you can have problems with your body in the future. And that happens, and you take those actions because you have knowledge about it, because you know that if you do something, this is going to happen. But in a country where 80% of Americans drink coffee, why do we keep drinking like non-organic coffee, or why do we keep drinking coffee that it's not self-sustainable? That's why Mandala Coffee Roasting Company, it's also trying to develop a learning program, a learning booklet. So we want to do every single month, We try to have educational booklets that will not only talk about sustainability, but we want to talk about history of the coffee, different types of beans, brewing methods, roasting methods as well. Um, and I think that's going to be an added bonus to the business itself. There was, for example, many occasions where there's people that come up to me and they tell me, I am a huge coffee drinker and I love the bold acidic flavor. And I'm like, okay, so what type of roast would you like? The majority of the people tell me, can I have a dark roast? And it's really interesting to know that actually dark roast is the less acidic. Actually, dark roast is the less stronger. The more you roast it, the less caffeinated coffee is. So that type of education is the one that people might want to have in an industry that it's huge, especially here in America. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope you guys are enjoying your cup of coffee. They are not going to be classes. So we as Mandala have developed 3 channels of making money basically. One will be catering and corporate. We know a lot of companies offer employees different types of perks like insurance. Having these machines at work, it will be a definitely great opportunity for us. Another one is brick and mortgage, open a coffee shop. And then the third one for us is selling online. So what we're going to be doing is going to be doing a month-to-month subscription where people can get coffee every single month from a different country, and you will receive a booklet. So in month 1, you will be knowing the history of coffee. In month 2, you will be learning about I don't know, roasting methods. Month 3, you will be knowing about sustainability. So that's mainly and focus. That's how we want to teach people about coffee. Definitely. That's the idea because let me tell you something. Whenever you are craving a good burger, do you go to a fast food place or do you treat yourself with a better type of meat? Probably you would like to treat yourself better, right? And usually people drink Keurig or like that machine coffee, but sometimes that's not the best type of coffee. So I want to try to teach everybody what you should be drinking and why you shouldn't, because it's actually not good for you. In most of the occasions, Keurigs are not even 100% Arabica coffee, so that's a huge deal. Yes, ma'am? We are not on social media. We're a startup. This is actually my first event. Thank you very much, Jorge, my mentor. It has been amazing. It has been really amazing with me. I cannot be more thankful. Yes, we are starting this month. I do started the social media pages, but I haven't posted anything. So we're building on the. Well, I'm from Ecuador, South America, and this really connects with my traditions. This really connects to my culture, and this is also an opportunity for me to let the world know about my community. Back home, Ecuador is not one of the biggest exporters of coffee, but there are opportunities. That's probably one of the biggest reasons I'm doing this. Also because I moved 5 months ago from St. Louis, Missouri. I moved because of my girlfriend. I had an unstable job over there. I moved here, and it has been really difficult for me to start a job. So I had 2 options: work in an underpaid job that I don't think I studied for, or try to build something that I do like and that I do enjoy. So I took the second chance, I think. Thank you. Yes? Coffee, so definitely, it was because whenever I lived in St. Louis, Missouri, and that's a neat story as well, I did corporate communications for a small coffee shop. And it connects kind of with your story because it was actually a huge flower shop. So we're a flower shop. They do all types of events. They used to do like weddings, anniversaries, big ceremonies like graduation ceremonies. But for them, opening a coffee shop, it was interesting because that was the way they will connect with customers. So whenever the customer will come for interviews about like an event, they will bring them to the coffee shop and open their coffee. So that was really good for them. That was really interesting for them. I started as a barista whenever I was in college. And whenever I started, my boss told me, hey, you can learn about coffee and you can have like a coffee future. And I was like, I'm not interested in being a barista all my life. I'm studying corporate communications. I want to have a career. But little do I knew that this will grow up on me. And it will definitely connect with my tradition, my culture. Yes, sir?
So you said that you're a coffee roaster?
Yes.
So in the subscription, are you going to be buying raw coffee, roasting it, and then sending it?
That's exactly what we're going to do, yeah.
And then you're going to start with Ecuador, but then also source from different countries?
Yes, so the Ecuador connection, I do have it. So for me, getting coffee from Ecuador is pretty easy, fairly easy. But getting coffee from other parts of the world is a little bit tricky because it's a lot of work, but we do have a provider that gets coffee from almost everywhere. And basically, I've been working with them. They have an office in Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, and they even do free shipping, so that's great for me. Excuse me?
Have you thought of pairing up with a local flower shop and doing what you had in St. Louis and had a coffee flower shop?
I think for me to do something, I have to be passionate about it, and I'm not passionate about flowers at all.
No.
Yeah.
That you pair up with a flower shop.
Perhaps that'll be definitely a good idea. Yeah. Or a balloons store. Yeah, definitely. That's
Balloon gifts and stuff, and then you could have the coffee shop.
yeah.
I've been seeing where this coffee, I haven't been to it, but I've been seeing it around the store. There's a coffee shop in West Apple, and there's mobile food vendors that go to that coffee shop on certain days. So like what they're saying, you can do that.
Yeah.
Mobile to different businesses.
If you can give me that information, that will be amazing.
Even out here, there's like food trucks and stuff that they have set up here. We come here and eat, and then maybe people want coffee after dinner and have a seat, so that would be beneficial. The bakery that don't have coffee.
Yes. That's the.
A lot of the baby showers and the parties would have lots of sweets and different coffee.
Yes.
So if you have like a little stand and just like tap into all the parties, and that's why partnering up with somebody at the little bit about the parties, that way you get the business and that way you can start.
That's definitely true. Because in.
It's still kind of like, yeah, it's neglected. And also
Yes.
what's really neglected is using of like environmentally productive like here to China and not plastic. Because everybody's like overflowing with plastic and that's really bad for the environment and we need
Yes.
to educate people. Like in Europe, they're already there. They're banned, like within the next 2 years, no more plastic allowed. But here in
Mhm.
the US, I mean, that's like many decades.
Yes. Definitely. Thank you.
SCC and UPRTU, because the students are very concerned about some of the same types of things you're talking about. And there are a whole lot of them that are operators, so there are a lot of, I don't know how difficult it would be, but probably, chamber can help you figure out, being able to, like, they do lemonade stands to do kind of, if you include it for a nonprofit fundraiser, you could probably just get your name out that way.
Definitely.
Because those were, students, even though most of them I know are poor, because they're trying to pay tuition every day.
Yeah.
They do find money for coffee.
That's definitely true. That's definitely true. Yes, ma'am.
I know you mentioned you want to be, not offer plastic, and this is for your coffee shop.
Yes.
How do you plan to do that?
What we have been thinking about is to probably PR campaigns and then definitely get a rewards program as well. Let me give you an example. We are gonna try people to introduce in these coffee mugs so they can take their mug everywhere. We can give them the mug, and they will have discounts on our coffee. That's the main perspective, because what I have noticed that it's definitely about habits. And let me give you an example. Whenever I started living here like 5 months ago, in my family, we all used to drink bottled water, just like the one you have in the table. And we will buy five like 36 bottle packs every week, every 2 weeks. And then we decided that we're gonna actually use what you guys saw that I have in the back, those big 5 gallons, and just use our own mugs. At the beginning, it was difficult because I wouldn't take my mug everywhere, but you do take a bottle of water and just go, right? But now the habit has grew up on me, and now my bottle of my growler, I take it everywhere. And it's something that it's about repetition. It's about getting into yourself, I think. Yeah.
I know that the reason that I asked is for Rudy's. Anybody ever been to Rudy's? Rudy's has the plan where you can buy their cup, their plastic cup there. You buy a drink. Of course, they offer you different sizes. They do offer the plastic one at a certain price.
Mm-hmm.
If you take it back, they'll give you a discount on the refill of the drink. So I have actually 2 cups in my truck right now. So
Uh-huh.
if I go to Rudy's, I'll take my cup, and my incentive is to one, save plastic, and I get a discount.
Same perspective.
But
Yeah.
that's how they do it in Rudy's. They offer you the cup. You can buy it, and then, or sometimes they have, if you donate like to the military, they have different programs, and they give you the cup.
Yeah.
So that's what Rudy's do. I don't know if you're familiar with the barbecue restaurant.
I don't, but I'll definitely check it out.
So that's Rudy's stuff.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Yes, sir?
So when I buy my coffee, I usually buy Folgers,
Uh-huh.
and it has different colors there. I always get the medium, because I feel like if I go with the darker, it's gonna be stronger, no? Is it?
No, so the darker roast is not gonna be the stronger roast. The darker roast is actually the richest flavor. So it's like whenever you're grilling a steak, what happens when you completely grill the steak with no pink at all? Probably you have that good flavor, but it's not the flavor itself of the steak. It's the flavor of the grilling, right? Same with coffee. Whenever you roast more, the more you roast the coffee, it loses the acidity and the essence of the coffee itself. That's why whenever if you ever buy decaf, check the decaf beans. They are gonna be the roastest. They are gonna be the darkest because they roast them longer, so they can get the caffeine out of it. So if you're looking for strong coffee, go for light roast.
I like that you know your
Light
product.
roast.
I think that's so important to know your product. I mean, I don't know how many times I'll go and I'll buy some from somebody who knows their product rather than somebody who's just, oh, well, I'm not quite sure, I'll find out for you. I really appreciate the fact that you understand your product and you're passionate about it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Videos on social media, because I love coffee and it's really good. But I know what you're talking, I know any of that stuff. So hearing that, what she's saying is really good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Awesome. Yes? Yes?
Have you thought of like doing a YouTube channel where you can educate your clients and forward that information to your social media?
So that's something that we're gonna do on the subscription. For subscription members, we're gonna have a web page that they are gonna have access for. So those are like different resources where we're gonna have videos and also print media of how to roast the coffee or how to do this specific type of coffee. That's gonna be only for members, yes, because that's the other value that we wanna go in the subscription base.
That are educated on that. I personally am not a coffee drinker, but
Mhm.
I want to taste it, because it smells so good. If you're only gonna give that information to members, then how will I know, the reasons behind it?
You will have some resources that we're gonna be posting on social media, but I believe that if you're really interested about coffee, you're gonna buy the product, right? So if you're really gonna be interested about like coffee and how to make it, one, either you're gonna visit a store, two, either you're gonna hire us for catering, or three, you might wanna taste what we can do as a members. as a subscription member. Yes. Inform the people, definitely. Yeah. To subscription, definitely, definitely.
That's what Victoria Abadona had made. This is a lady that has won the innovation grant before, and she does products out of mesquite.
Mhm.
So it's a very innovative product that not a lot of people have know how to use a mesquite jelly, for example.
Mhm.
So she uses a blog to share some recipes and stuff like that. And so when she uploads it, she lets the people know how her salad is that particular product. And now she has tea, she has coffee out of mesquite, she has a lot of different products. So that's a good way.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, guys, for your time.
A little token of appreciation. Thank you very much, Juan, for being here with us. And thank you, everyone, for taking time. Oh, yes, picture. You're right on time. That is awesome. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming. We will see you next month, June 12th, I believe. It's our next meeting. And we actually finished right on time. Thank you very much, guys. Meeting is adjourned.